Good morning everyone. So let us begin today's class. Once again I am here with you all with this recorded video in which I have taken one of the very important chapter of class 10 from geography segment of social science, and the title of the chapter is The Lifeline of Indian Economy. So to understand economy we must know about the GDP. Why? Because economy of a nation is calculated through GDP. Now what is GDP? GDP is a gross domestic product, which is the final value of goods and services. If you go to your local market, you can see so many things. These are final goods and services available in the market. So these goods are our basic requirements as well as the requirement for our personal development. Here why it is important to understand the concept personal development, because your development is a development of a nation. When people living in a country as a whole grow in their day-to-day life, and if they are able to achieve their set goal, then only the nation will develop. If it is so, if goods and services are the requirement for our personal development, then do these goods and services are producing the local market from where you belong to? Then answer may be yes or it may be no. Then among those various goods and services, few goods and services may be produced in the local market and few goods and services may not be produced in the local market. In such case, then how these goods and services reach to these local markets? Because to grow in our day-to-day life, we need many things. Then these goods and services reach to this local market through the integrated market system. Now what is this integrated market system? When we talk about the integrated market system, it means when the market get connected with the entire nation or whole world. That is called what? Integrated market system. And this integration of the market with the rest part of the country and the world made these goods and services available to those places where we live, and the market may not be a producer of that goods and services which we are using. Then how these goods and services reach to those places where the local markets are not producer of these goods and services? Then it is because of the flow of goods and services. The flow of goods and services means the movements of goods and services from one place to another place. Let us take one small example. Residing in this countryside, we have experienced that our area is not having any cloth factory, but even then we are using different kind of clothes as per the need of the different season. Then how these things are available in the market? Because of the flow of goods and services. Now this flow of goods and services is happened because of the transportation and communication. Now this transportation and communication is developed in most of the countryside or in the country because of advancement in science and technology. Science and technology has made a tremendous advancement, and as a result what happened? The transportation system and communication system also got strengthened. Now this transportation system and communication system made the flow of good possible to different part of the country That's why these are called as what? Lifeline of Indian economy. Is that clear? Transportation and communications are called as the lifeline of Indian economy because this help the goods and services to access in different part of the country. Clear? If it is so, if transportation and communications are the lifeline of Indian economy, then let us see what is its classification. Then the classification of transportation is done in this way. That is roadways, railways, waterways and airways. So these are the different means of transportation which help to integrate the market and flow of goods from one place to another place. Further again, these medium of transportations are classified in that way. Let us see in the roadways. In the roadways, it is classified as what? Supranational highway. Okay, supranational highway. Supranational highways. Again, national highways. Right? National highways. State highways. State highways. Then your district roads, rural roads, okay, rural roads, border roads. So in this way, the roadways again classified in these different categories. These are supranational highway, national highways, state highways, district road, rural road and border road. Now these roadways plays very important role in the integration of the market and the flow of goods and services in different part of the country, and it connect the different place. When we talk about the integration, it means what? The connection or interconnection or interconnectedness. Now in supranational highway, if you see, it's connect the major metropolitan cities of our country. What about the Golden Quadrilateral? If you see the supranational highway, which is of 6 lane, it's connecting Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. So this supranational highway which connected these 4 major metropolitan cities, they are called, it is called as what? Golden Quadrilateral. So Golden Quadrilateral is one of the supranational highway which connect Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. Beside that, north-south corridor. Now north-south corridor which run from Srinagar of Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu and Cochin in Kerala. These connect the northern part of our country with the southern part of the country. Now can you see the integration of the market from Jammu and Kashmir to Tamil Nadu, Jammu and Kashmir to Kerala? No, that is connected by the north-south corridor. Again, if you see the east-west corridor which connect Silchar, which run from Silchar to Porbandar in Gujarat. This is what east-west corridor. Now in this way, these supranational highways, it connect or integrate the market and make the people as well as various goods and services in flow, and that help to boost the national economy. Apart from supranational highways, we have a national highways. Now these national highways are connecting the capital cities of various state with and its district. Okay, and one state to another state. Correct? Now you see the state highways. The state highways connect the major district with the capitals. Okay, this is the state highways. Now district highway connect the various places with the district headquarters. In the same way, rural road which connect the countrysides or villages with the mainland, and border roads. These border roads connect the border area with the mainland. Now see, in this way, whether it is a supranational highway, national highway, state highway, district highway, and rural and border highway, their main purpose, what they do is they integrate the market and make the flow of good possible. Do you know the supranational highway like Golden Quadrilateral, like North-South corridor, like East-West corridor are maintained and looked after by Central Public Work Department, which is called as a CPWD. Okay, and the national highways are looked after by PWDs. Okay. In the same way, state highways also look after by PWD, and district roads are looked after by Jilla Parishad, and rural areas are looked after by the your local self-government, and the border roads are looked after by BRO, that is Border Road Organization, which is work under the central government. In this way, when this market connect one place with another place, one area with another area, that make the flow of goods and services possible. And this flow of goods and services help the people to grow, help the people to earn. So when people as this individual grow, and when their income that increases, then ultimately it boosts the nation's economy. That's why the roadway is one of the important lifeline of national economy. So what are the advantages of roadways? That also we will see. So advantages of roadways we will see. You see, we have a classification of transportation as a roadways, railways, waterways, airways. No? Among all these means of transportation, roadway is always counted as a very favorable. Now what is the reasons for considering roadway as a very favorable mode of transportation? Then if you see that aspect or the topography of our country, then it is very different. It is not same all the places. Geographically, our country is very rich, and if you see the physiographic division of our country, it has a mountain, it has a desert land, it has a plain, no? So this is the different physiographic division of our country. Now with such a physiographic divisions, do you think that it is all the time possible to have a railway, waterways and the air service? Then it's not. In some occasions, if some mode of transportation like airways is possible to ply, even then it's found very expensive. So if you compare the physiographic division and if you see the situation of our country, then the cost of the charges, then you will come to know that roadway has a great advantage keeping the topography of our country. You see, today so many places which are located near the border area where it is not possible to establish a railway service till today. Airways become very expensive. No? So in such cases, roadways plays very important role to connect those places. Okay, what about connecting those places where the density of population is very less? If you see the population, right? If you see the population of our country, then you will come to know that the density of population is varied from one place to another places. If you see the state like Kerala, which has a 324 person per kilometer, the density of population. The density of population of Kerala is 324 person per kilometer. And if you see the density of population of Arunachal Pradesh, 17 person in per square kilometer. In per, here square is left, per square kilometer. Now see, with this places like Arunachal, which has a very low density of population, as well as if you see the topography of the Arunachal, then you will understand that to introduce the railway service here is a kind of very expensive business. It will be more expensive. It will not help to boost the nation's economy. One. Another, because of the hilly terrain, the railway service may not be possible here. And moreover, airways is very expensive. Every individual cannot afford. In such conditions, the roadways played an important role to integrate this part of the places also. Another advantage of is what? It's door-to-door service. Door-to-door service. What is the advantage of roadways? It's provide door-to-door service. No, like there are airways, there are waterways, there are railways which cannot reach to every village. Okay, but the roadways provide a door-to-door service. This is another advantages of roadway. Another, it's play very important role in integration of transport service center. There are, now what is the meaning of this? Integration of transport service center. You see, you might have seen airport, you might have seen seaport, and you might have seen railway station. Now this railway station, the airport, no, often these places are found far away from the human habitation. Okay, and in such case, the roadway connect the service provider center with the rest part of the places. So these are some of the advantages of roadways. And cost of manufacturing. The cost of construction is also economical. The roadway has a economical construction cost of construction. So this is how the importance of the roadways in this digitalized era also cannot be ignored, and it's play very important role in strengthening the nation's economy. That's why the roadways is called as one of the lifeline of Indian economy. Next to that, railways. Okay, how railways play a crucial role in framing the nation's economy, that also we will discuss.